I know you're going to laugh. And this is CERN, the 666 thing, and all of that stuff. This article was done just over a year ago. The scientists at CERN, okay, have said that they're looking for the force which binds everything together in the universe, and that's a serious thing. But they've made it into a joke, okay. They made this into a joke, okay, because it was on April 2015. But I would suggest that the information on this is true. It's real information. Let's read it. Researchers at the Large Hadron Collider just recently started testing the accelerator for running at a higher energy of 13 TeV. Is that a joke? No. That amount of energy creates more force field than everything else in the planet put together. Okay, more of a force field than anything or everything on the planet put together. That's the power that is in this. Okay, the power of the dark side, I know. Okay, and already they have found new insights into the fundamental structures of the universe. Though 4 fundamental forces, the strong force, the weak force, the electromagnetic force, and gravity, have all been documented and confirmed in experiments over the years, CERN announced today the first unequivocal evidence for the force. The force. Very impressive this result is. Very impressive this result is. Sounds a little bit like Yoda or something like that. Said a diminutive green spokesman for the laboratory. The force is what gives a particle physicist his powers. Well, that and the funding from, you know, the Empire, I guess. And CERN theorist Ben Kenobi. Wow, really? It's the energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us, penetrates us, and binds the galaxy together. Straight out of Star Wars, eh? Though researchers are yet unsure what exactly causes the force, students and professors' laboratory have already started. Now, this is already in the Bible. If you read Daniel 11, talks about the God of forces, remember? Don't you remember that? So although they're making this into like an entertaining joke, this is all serious information, okay? Students and professors' laboratory have already started to harness its power, really. Practical applications so far include long-distance communications, yeah, influencing minds, mind control, lifting heavy things out of swamps, ha 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 ha. Kenobi says he first started teaching the ways of the Force to a young lady who's having trouble revising for her particle physics exams. She said I was her only hope, says Kenobi, ha ha ha. So I just kind of took it from there. I designed an experiment to detect the force and passed on my knowledge. Kenobi's seminar paper, May the Force Be EU, a strong argument that his experiment should be built in Europe, persuaded the CERN Council to finance the installation of the dozens of R2 units for the CERN data center. Yeah, probably like, you know, your D-Wave computers. These plucky little droids having physics to cope with the flood of data from laboratory's latest experiment. The thermodynamic injection energy tide detector recently installed at the LHC. We are very pleased with this new addition to CERN's accelerator complex, said data analyst Luke Daniels. Luke Daniels? I don't know, Luke's second name is Daniels, of human cyborg relations. Yeah, it's not a joke, man. I mean, they are this AI thing, you know, merging man with machine and all that stuff, and it's not a joke. They're doing it already. The tie detector has proven us with plenty of action, and what's more, it makes a really cool sound when the beam shoots out of it. But the research community is divided over the discovery. Dark matter researcher Dave Vader, wow, I mean, dark matter is a real thing, was unimpressed, breathing heavily, and disgusted throughout the press conference announcing the results and dismissing the cosmological implications of the force with the Asteroids do not concern me. Asteroids do not concern me. No, that's a really bad impression of Darth Vader there. Rumours are growing that this rogue researcher hopes to delve into the dark side of the standard model and could even build his own research station someday. With the academic community split, many are tempted by Vader's invitations to study the dark side, especially researchers working with red lasers. Anyone really with an evil streak who looks good in dark robes. Yeah. I mean, as I say, they're just making a joke up about of all the research that they're doing here, but it is actually true, you know. They're just the way they're wording it, you know. We hope to continue to study the Force, and perhaps use it to open doors with our minds and fly around and stuff. Yeah, sure. Said the Thai experimentalist Fan Bui. Right now, to be honest, I don't really care how it works. The theory department of some crackpot idea about life forms called midi-chlorines, but flank ray. I think that poorly thought out explanations like that just detract from how cool the Force really is. The God of Forces is the force which the Antichrist uses in the last days, according to Daniel 11, to do lying signs and wonders. It's right in front of you here. It's a joke to most people, but it is real. With the research ongoing, many CERN are already predicting that the Force will awaken later this year. Really? So, well, it has. I mean, it actually did, because things actually changed. You know, we've seen all the Earth changes and everything that's happened the past year, and it actually did, you know. Sources close to the data center later revealed that these were not the droids they were looking for. Hilarious. Very interesting, this picture, I would say.